So the first murder and Abel's blood cries out to God from the dirt. If you love the Bible, just click follow. Adam and Eve has been driven out of the Garden of Eden. Sin has entered the world, and life continues outside the garden. In time, Eve gave birth to a son named Cain. Later, she gave birth to another son, Abel, the first brothers. But as they grew older, the brothers chose different paths. Cain became a farmer. He worked the ground, and Abel became a shepherd, tending flocks. Then one day, both brothers brought offerings before the Lord. Cain brought the fruit of the ground, and Abel brought the firstlings of his flock and the fat. And Genesis tells us that God had respect for Abel's offering, but Cain and his offering, he had no respect. The Bible doesn't tell us exactly everything that Cain was thinking in the moment, but it does tell us what happened next. Cain was very wroth, which is intensely angry, and you could see it, the anger, the jealousy, the resentment. And then something remarkable happens. Before the murder, before the violence, God speaks directly to Cain. Why art thou wroth, and why is thy countenance fallen? Then God gives Cain a warning. If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? And then one of the most chilling statements in all of Genesis, sin lieth at the door. In other words, Cain was standing at a crossroads. He had a choice. God actually warned him and confronted him. God gave him the opportunity to turn back. But Cain didn't listen. Genesis tells us that Cain spoke with Abel, his brother, and while they were in the field, Cain rose up against him and slew him. Just like that, the first murder in human history. But imagine Adam and Eve. I mean, they had no point of reference for this. There's never been a recorded funeral or even what to do. They had been the primaries in the fall. They'd been expelled from the garden, and now one son is dead by the hands of his brother. For the first time, humanity experienced the full devastation of sin. What began with a piece of forbidden fruit had now become murder. And next time we're going to look at something most people miss in this story, which I'm really fascinated with, and it's how God goes to Cain after the murder.